Hi, I'm Dr. Shinneman, and I wanted to give you a quick overview of our class of 5391, which is Digital Technology for the School Librarian. If you'll just follow along down the left menu bar, this will help keep you in line for what you should be doing. We have a Start Here section. There's some helpful hints for you that you'll need to follow. It's a place for you to enter your blog URL link and also your Twitter handle. Let me go ahead and open it so you can see. It's going to be blank at this moment, but it'll be a place for you to add your name, the URL for your blog link that you'll need for this class, and also your Twitter handle that you will need for this class. Okay. And then also there's some different apps on the bottom that will help you look for some free apps, since this class is about digital technology tools. And then also there's an optional place if you wanted to use one of these other tools to help you organize all the different tools that you're going to be learning about this summer. Okay, so that's from the Start Here. The syllabus is next. Always a good idea to open up your syllabus, have a peek at it, and get a good overview. All the information is there for you, including how to contact me. And I do have, I put my personal cell phone there since I am not located in Sam Houston. You can leave a voicemail or you can text me, but make sure you leave your name and your course, which one you're taking from me, because I am teaching more than one course. If you're going to call me, I prefer that it be in the evenings before, say, 9 p.m. And I do work at Region 1 Education Service Center. So if you called me during the day or texted me during the day during my work time, I would not be able to answer you at that time. And you'll notice that pretty much when I'm getting onto the discussion boards or grading and doing different things, it's in the evening. So that's the best time to reach out to me. Okay, we have the course GPS, and just like your own GPS, this is what's going to help you keep on track. We have all of the due dates set down here for you, all of the points on the side. And then on the bottom is the grading scale, and you can please note that all assignments must be completed in order to earn an A. Even if you've already reached 720 points, you cannot skip any of the assignments. You still must complete them all in order to earn an A. Here's some notes about your blog where you'll be posting a lot of the information. I want you to be sure that you think about this as you having an audience. Who would be your audience that one day would be looking at this information? So don't just blog and write about exactly how I've asked you to a question about the assignment. Make sure that you're doing it with an audience in mind, that this is something somebody might actually look at one day. And if you'll follow these steps, it will help your blog be in correct order. Each time you'll have an introductory paragraph on what you're going to be sharing about, what your experience with that tool was, what your recommendation about that tool is, and then at the end, the finished product or a link to your finished product that tool helped you create. Okay. Now our assignments are going to be divided into two categories. We're going to have reading and writing assignments, and we're going to have technology assignments. So we'll look at reading and writing first. Here's an area where you're going to be doing some journal readings, and you'll be needing your SHSU login so that you can get into the library database there. We'll be reviewing something called the Pew documents, and there are a ton of these, but you're going to be mining them. You're going to be looking for a few specific content areas. You'll be doing some reading about information ethics, and you'll be studying an acceptable use policy, hopefully for your own school district. And then there will be a final reflection that's tied in to all of the reading and writing assignments. Next is our technology assignments, and this is the part that's going to really keep you busy. We're going to be exploring a lot of different tools and how they are related, how they can relate to your job as a school librarian. We'll study school library Facebook pages. We'll connect with some professionals in the Twitter world. You'll learn a little bit about infographics, about blogs and blog readers. We'll do a little bit of work with YouTube, Animoto, and QR codes. You'll make a podcast. You'll discover some online book communities, play around a little with some cartoons and comics. learn about screencast, which is how you are viewing the video right now that I made. Explore Instagram and Vine. And then I have two options here that if you were in a full semester with me, you would be looking at them further, but since we're in the summer is a little shortened, but I have these here for you to be able to explore on your own if you have time, or possibly even within the coming year. But you can explore further a tool called ThingLink, and then explore also School Library Monthly or the bi-monthly report that they put out. Okay. So one more time, we've got two different kinds of tools. One's all about reading and writing, building our background knowledge, and the second one is technology assignments, where we're actually digging in to some of the tools that school librarians use. Then I have an area set up for you about ways we communicate. Every time you log in, the announcements should be the first thing that you see. What I tend to do a weekly check-in. A lot of times it's Saturday or Sunday, where I send out kind of a review of what we just wrapped up and looking forward to what we're going to be facing in the next couple of days or that week. And then I also will click a button that allows me to email that to you so that you will have an email reminder as well as this announcement waiting for you. We have our discussion boards. I set up several different kinds. One kind that's very important is the student-to-student assistance and discussion. This is a place for you as a student group, a student body, to meet, to talk about assignments, to connect. Maybe you'll discover you live near each other or work near each other and you want to collaborate on some of your assignments. Or maybe you're just getting to know everyone else. A lot of times this is a good place where a student, you can ask somebody to test out a link for you. Did this link work? Because what you'll notice in some of your probably other classes is that you might have submitted a URL to one of the professors and they would tell you they couldn't access it. It was blocked, or you didn't have your privacy rights edited. This is a good place to test those links out with each other before you submit them, so you make sure you've got all those kinks worked out. Then we're going to have two other discussion board areas, and they are related to our two kinds of assignments. If you have a question about any of the reading and writing assignments, this is a place where you will click and get a thread started about that particular one. Go ahead and name it, whatever that assignment is, so that everybody else can build their other questions off of that same one. For example, if it was about the Pew Mining reports, if the first person will title it Pew Mining Reports, then everybody else can ask their questions related to that underneath there. And we'll have the same thing for the technology assignments, a place for you to ask me questions about the technology assignments that are coming up for that week or in the future. But again, I'm going to ask you to name that thread. For this time it was called Twitter, and everybody else, if you'll tag along under that Twitter assignment for your same questions that you might have. And be sure to look back here, because this is a good place to, somebody might have already asked a question that you've been wondering about. Notifications is a place where you can go. It will show you things that are coming up, due dates, etc. When it's time to look at your grades, you know that it will be waiting here for you. And then if you needed to send email to people in the class, this would be the place. I would say be careful that you want to make sure you include the right people. Probably you don't want to send it to all of the students in the group, in the class. Maybe you do. But just to be careful and choose actually the person that you want to send it to. Then later, if you need help, we have a help section down here. But this is more help about the university policies or Blackboard kinds of questions, things that are related to having a course within Blackboard. So come here if you need help, and it's going to guide you to some outside sources, not to me, but just to some technical support. And as well, we also have the technical support link up here at the top. I'm looking forward to our class. I think it's going to be a great one. You are going to be busy. Just know that. You're going to learn a ton about technology, but it's going to be all very practical stuff that you'll be ready to start using right away. Talk to you soon.